things
Correct
that
position.
people like Cardinal Onaiyekan are ignoring. People choose to self-destruct. People choose to undermine themselves.
Okay.
But a cardinal goes on air to say it is Tinubu is desperate for power. It is Tinubu who wants one party state. You see, what is even the meaning of that? Nigeria does not will never be a one party state. Archbishop Onaiyekan is a well-respected clergyman, brilliant man, but his partisanship is as apparent as daylight. And when he continues to talk like this, when it continues, even before we had the judgment of the Supreme Court in respect of the elections for 2023, Cardinal Onaiyekan was making all kinds of statements, some of them reckless and unbecoming of a man of his stature, of a man with his background. But people have a choice to support politicians of their choice. It is clear, for example, that he was a Labour Party supporter in 2020. Peter Obi was his candidate. If he cannot deny that, then this kind of conversation is needless. We all know that he has sympathy for Labour Party. He cannot deny. He can't hold the Bible and swear that Labour Party was not his choice. But when clergymen come out in the open to show their bias, then they lose the respect that people have for them. It is better for such clergymen to openly announce that they are going into partisan politics.
Yeah.
They can drop their robes and begin to solicit for votes. Because I don't know who will be in the president's position, who will start some projects like the Coastal Highway, Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, who will start a project like the Lagos Sokoto Super Highway, without wanting to remain in office to complete those projects. I'm not an hypocrite. If I were in the president's shoes, I will want to secure a second term so that I can finish the work that I've started. There's no way you can deliver the Coastal Highway in under 7 years. It's not going to happen. So he reserves the right to seek a second term in office. Now, accusing him of being desperate to retain power was such an unwholesome comment from Cardinal Onaiyekan. And they are talking about one party state, this and that. What really do these people want? Is it Tinubu who will go and be helping parties to run their affairs?
Oh, yeah.
We are dealing with very greedy political figures in the opposition parties. They are not prepared to come together and work for one another. They are not prepared to field one candidate that can defeat the president. And I've said it before, just so that everyone knows that we are dealing with hypocrites. President Tinubu, if the PDP had decided to come together in 2023, they would have defeated President Tinubu by a huge landslide, because Kwankwaso was in the PDP. Peter Obi, who is Cardinal Onaiyekan's preferred presidential candidate, was in the PDP.
Oh yeah.
If they had come together, those three presidential candidates, as I've established, were in the PDP. If they had come together, they would have secured about 14 million votes. 14 million votes would have given them victory.
Over 8 million.
It's for the sort of thing that the APC did in 2013, running up to 2015. But the greedy ones who are in opposition parties today, they are not prepared to do that. Just look at what happened in Oyo State with the Oyo State governor. He was in the faction, the PDP faction of Turaki. He and Bala Mohammed, the governor of Bauchi State. But rather than remain there to build a strong party, he ran away to go and contest under the platform of APM. So if parties are disintegrating and the ruling party is doing its best to stay as one, how do you interpret that to mean that it is the president who doesn't want the small parties to grow? I mean, what kind of logic is that? The steps that they need to take, they are refusing to take it. They are busy fighting amongst one another. You go and use somebody's logo and you expect that person to keep quiet. The person goes to court, you will come and say, oh, it's the APC that told them to go to court. Come on, some of those cases had even begun long before President Tinubu became a candidate. So these notions that they are that they are pushing make absolutely no sense. I was reading Saliu Lukman, the activist who was in the APC just yesterday, and he's saying that the actions of greedy opposition elements are going to make it very easy for President Tinubu to be re-elected.
Which is the correct position.
That is the truth. And these are the things that people like Cardinal Onaiyekan are ignoring. People choose to self-destruct. People choose to undermine themselves. But a cardinal goes on air to say it is Tinubu is desperate for power. It is Tinubu who wants one party state. You see, what is even the meaning of that? Nigeria will never be a one party state. One party state is a creation of the constitution. Why are people doing what I describe as ignorance peddling? You cannot refer to a state or a country that allows multi-party democracy. You can't describe that country as a one-party state. It is not. North Korea. It is not
Eritrea,
Russia
or China.
It has to be in the constitution. For one party state to emerge in our country. So the opposition need to organize themselves, be less greedy for power that may not even get to them in the first place, and sort themselves out. And clearly shouldn't now be saying that the man does not want to be, he is desperate to retain power. If Baba Onaiyekan is president today, will he just leave the Aso Rock, his Aso Rock base, and allow people to come and take power from him? even church leaders, a lot of them can kill to give up their church positions. So somebody who will now be a politician, he will sit back and watch people come and defeat him. Who does that? They must fight for it. The same way PC fought for it and chased PDP out of power. These ones are not ready for that. Everybody wants to be a presidential candidate, and you think that's how you defeat a strong incumbent? Come on, they need to do everything. It's not making sense anymore.